and welcome back to my channel, House of AB Design. I'm AB and I'm so happy you decided to click that thumbnail. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I decorated my entryway, living room, and dining room for the holidays, all by repurposing previous items and spending as little as possible. So, let's get to it. I DIY'd the swag that you see here using some tree branch inserts from an old tree and some cut up flock garland from last year's dining room sideboard decoration, and added the green velvet ribbon for a bit of interest. On the sideboard is another DIY'd Christmas vase bouquet. I used a neutral plant pot that I had left over from the summer and placed some tree branch inserts and various picks from last year's Christmas decorations. You've seen this deer find a home in many areas of my house. I thought this would be a good spot for it this year, paired with a simple tree and distressed Merry Christmas sign. Although this lamp is not new, it was a discounted Ross find that I got some time ago. I think the fluting and silver color add the perfect touch of simplicity to this area. This dining table centerpiece was created with more tree branch inserts bound together with zip ties. I added some olive leaf garland that I had and some flocked floral picks. These beautiful metal candlesticks were purchased off-season at Kirkland's last year. I added some short cream candles that I got from Hobby Lobby inside them. For the table setting, I used this bling placemat from Hobby Lobby, antique style gold charger from HomeSense, this tree-themed dinner and salad plate, tree napkin and napkin ring from HomeGoods. Over the patio door in my dining room, you guessed it, another DIY swag with more tree branch inserts and olive garland. I cinched the center and secured it to the middle of the curtain rod and added some festive emerald green velvet curtains. On the bottom shelf of my wall bar, I added my go-to metal deer trio. Aren't they the cutest? On the top shelf are these frosted florals that I placed in a gold oval short vase. This wooden Noel sign was from last year's mantle decor. I paired it with these gold wooden trees on either side that I got from Big Lots off season and my favorite wooden tree from Home Goods in the center. My etagere is styled with a 3-candle display set from Home Goods, a small bell from TJ Maxx, and my own DIY collective bowl of gold and copper acorn ornaments. The table near my window is yet another scene with this sign, a gold deer, and my repurposed cone trees that I made a few years ago. Since both my living and dining room are next to each other, I use the same emerald green window curtains. On the wall next to the fireplace mantel, I hung 2 gold sleigh bell wreaths adorned with a green velvet bow over the existing wall art. On the fireplace mantel, I dressed 2 gold deer that I thrifted this summer for $5 each. They each came with a red bow that was matted, and I switched it out with these gold sprays that I got from TJ Maxx for a different look. This music sign was part of my Christmas dining decor years prior. You've seen this thrifted vase many times. This year I decided to fill it with some neutral pampas grass, spiral twigs, and the same flower picks that I placed around the deer for symmetry. I just love how it sparkles in the light. This year, I used this pre-lit iridescent tree that I got on clearance from the at-home store a couple of years ago. I didn't want to use any hanging ornaments, so I kept it simple. I went through my Christmas totes and pulled out some iced white sprays, gold Dollar Tree poinsettia bunches, cut flock garland branches, and several gold garlands. For the tree topper, I bunched some old fern leaves that were spray painted gold several years ago, along with some gold and silver thin wood spiral twigs. Along the railing of my entryway, I continued the theme using gold poinsettias, flock green sprays, and some olive leaf garland. In the corner, I placed this tree without any decoration. Because the space is small, I didn't want it competing with the other decor. On the door, I have my year-round burlap wreath that I DIY'd a few years ago. I added a flock spray along with some Christmas bells to give it that festive feel. On the entryway table is my go-to metal deer placed in front of a thrifted vase that I painted black. I added some green pampas grass and faux sprays. I purchased this sheet music hanging art from Kirkland's last year on clearance. These tree candles from Big Lots and flock sprays provided just the right amount of balance to the table scene. I pulled out my favorite holiday pillows to place on the second shelf of the entryway table. This woven basket stores all of our shoes out of sight. I'm really pleased with how this year's decorations turned out. I was determined to repurpose as much as I could and still come up with a different look for the holiday season. I hope this video provided some ideas that you could use as you decorate your home for the holiday season. As we come to the conclusion of this video, I would like to wish you all a happy, healthy, and safe holiday season.